Hi guys, on today's video, I would like to talk about one of my books. I've had most of my readers asking me about my second book because most say that the title of my second book is quite intriguing, and the book I'm talking about is Life in the Miracle Zone. Um, Most ask me, like, Rita, Miracle Zone, what's that? I mean, like, what do they expect to find when they read this book? But I do know for sure that all of us are familiar with what a miracle is, because we've all had the situation where we attribute something that happened to us as a miracle. You know, we were being in a situation that we just didn't know how we're gonna come out of that situation. And then somehow things just work out and we are like, wow, that's really took a miracle. That was God intervention. So I know all of us have felt um the, like that lady was not their own doing, must have taken the hand of God, an intervention, or what we like to call a miracle. So, since a miracle is something that I'm sure all of us would like to experience, like all of us want to actually experience miracles in our lives. So, a flow of unhidden miracles that we have our lives filled with miracles that every day having these extraordinary experiences that we feel, wow, miracles, miracle, miracle. So, is it possible to actually create miracles? Like, is it possible to be able to get these experiences more in our lives? Um, though it's not possible to actually create a miracle because this is a gift from God. This is God doing for us, but it is possible to actually put ourselves in situations that can help us experience more miracles. Yes, that's possible. Instead of experiencing a miracle like once in a long, long time, if you ever do, you can actually have stream or flow of miracles happening in your life almost on a daily basis. Yes, it is possible. Um, I came uh, into this understanding of miracle actually when I wrote my first book. Um, Myself not being a born writer and managing to write a book in just 3 months, coming up with an idea and writing and publishing a book in 3 months for me was akin to a miracle. I remember everything just flowing, like coming up with the idea, getting a publisher, financing, everything just seemed to happen so miraculously. And it left me wondering, could I, or what was I doing at that particular moment to experience things flowing in the manner they did? Like, could I remain in a state where everything was flowing so well that felt really like I was in a miraculous situation? So I decided to research more on this and find out, was it possible to actually remain in a flow where things seem to happen so easily for us? Because I think most of us are conditioned to think that we just have to keep struggling and struggling for our desires. We have to struggle and struggle for our goals. Is it possible then for things to happen for us with lesser struggle? Like we have things happening more easily. Is it possible? Or we are just condemned to be in this state where, or rather to be always struggling and struggling and nothing flowing for us easily? Well, after my research, I I realized that actually there are many people on this planet who live a life akin to one of miracles. I mean, like their daily lives is full of miracles. They have created states in themselves that they can only say really like states that enables them to live lives of miracles. And I also realize that if we can be able to learn these states and actually practice them in our own lives, we too can be able to experience miracles in our lives. Like we can be able to live a more miraculous existence versus one where we feel we are condemned to struggle after struggle. So, in this book, in this very book, I expound the idea of getting into a miracle zone. This is a state where miracles seems to happen for you, like your life seems to flow more easily, like your desires get fulfilled with much ease versus the struggle we think we are condemned into. So that's it. Yes, you can actually get into a miracle zone. Okay, so I am going to be talking about each of those ideas that you can bring into your life that can help you um, live in the state where miracles seems to happen in your life much more easily. Instead of expecting a miracle once in a year, if it happens, we can put ourselves into a state where miracles seems to be our new normal. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the first idea that you can start doing and you can start to see more miracles happening in your life. And before I end today's video, I just want to remind you to kindly, please subscribe on my YouTube channel. Click on this link and subscribe for more inspirational videos. And thank you so much for watching.